Twisty, get us a team sheet, mate. Eh? I enjoyed commentating so much on the last match that I'm doing it all again. Welcome back to Whitecraigs for the second match of the day in the Home Nations Championship Student Rugby League. Scotland playing in blue and white on the left, and Ireland playing in green and white on the right. Captain's now taking the toss. Going through the rules and regulations with the referee. And who's going to win this here? It's Chris Byrne to call. Looks like they're going to swap ends. So it'll be Scotland to kick. Ireland playing from left to right, and Scotland playing right to left in the first half. I'd love to go through the teams with you, but at the moment we don't have a team sheet, so we'll just have to play it by ear and see what we can do. Just a moment away from kick-off now. The Scottish scrum half, Alex Donaghy, there you go, got one, is lining up to kick as the team sheet arrives, and there we go. Scotland ready, Ireland are ready, referee blows for kick-off. And we're away. Gavin Gordon takes the ball. Drives it into a strong Scottish defence. Starting off well there. And across the centre of the field. Irish hooker Keenan, the big Al Robinson. Drives it up, makes good metres. And the referee's caught Scottish offside already. That'll be a penalty to the Irish. Scottish just inquiring there. It may be given for a head high. It's for ripping the headgear off the big prop. It actually wasn't Al Robinson, it was Mike Feely. The ball's kicked towards me and lands on the M77 out the back of me. Keenan once more, that's Al Robinson this time. Good yards to the halfway. Looking for Sheldon Hannon now. Hits it out wide to Mike Feely, who makes a couple of yards. Irish playing the decoy players. Chris Byrne dropping it across the middle to Des Foy, ex-Great Britain international. Sure he'll appreciate me saying that. Chris Byrne gets taken again. Keenan goes out wide on the blind. Gordon brings it back in. And Ireland have scored a try through number 12. Who would be Danny Jones. Good old Danny Jones scoring a try for Ireland. 4-0 to Ireland in the third or fourth minute of play. It's a good start by the Irish. Jones to take the conversion himself. Just before that he takes a drink. Scottish are having a powwow, deciding what went wrong. I'm sure they'll come back out and put it right. Just run through the teams now. We've got Ireland. At fullback we have Joe Gallagher playing in 15. One of the wings is Brian Carney in 14. Simon Unsworth playing 3 in centre. Danny Jones 12 in another centre. Gavin Gordon on the wing at 1. Des Foy playing number 6 in standoff. Scrum half is Sheldon Hannon at 7. One of the props is Mike Feely at 10. Martin Keenan 9 and hooking. Prop again Alan Robinson at 8. Second row is Neil Murphy 11. James Cathcart at 10. 16, sorry. And the loose forward is Chris Byrne at 13. Subs are Mick Brown at 4, Mark O'Toole at 18, Sash Brooks at 22 and Gary Doty at 5. That's the Irish team. Irish now looking to kick off as they scored. Scoring team kicking off after a score even. It's a nice high kick, points for height. Scotland bring it up. Big tackle there by Feely and Robinson. Feely appears to have injured himself there in that tackle. Not good news. Not good news for him. Not good news for Ireland. Houston. Alex Donoghue getting caught there. Referee not too keen to penalise the messing around to play the ball this early stage. He's in back play. Feely regains his feet, not looking well. Scotland driving it up to the halfway. Kick there by Donoghue. And it bounces and goes at the touch. That was a good kick there. The head and feet to Ireland. 20 metres in from touch. And on their own 10 metre. Seems to be some hold up in proceedings. So maybe to allow Mike Feely to come back on the field or the Irish to make a substitution, I'm not sure. The referee is running back now and wants to know what's going on. While this is occurring, I can go through the Scottish team. Number 1 is Ewan Craig. Number 5, Stuart Connell. Number 4, Danny McLaughlin. Number 3, Sam Fairley-Clark. Number 2, Richard Wilkin. Number 14, Craig Kennedy. 7, Alex Donoghue. 16, Elliot Lorimer. 9, Kevin Rudd. 17, Ashley Carroll. 14, Chris Houston. 16, Elliot Lorimer. Elliot Lorimer's playing twice. 20, Brett Pollard. 13, Colin Reid. 21, Andy McLean. 18, Mark Nesbitt. And 19, Gregor Hayter. Ireland drag it out to their own 20. And just about make the 20 metre line. Sheldon Hain picks up a dummy half. The Irish drive away through Chris Byrne. Keenan picks up the acting half. Ireland bring the way up to the 10 metre line. Within 10 metres of the halfway. Looking to take it out wide this time through Hannon. First boy takes it out wide. Gets tackled. About 7 metres from the halfway. Koenig with the scoop from the dummy half. Takes it over the halfway. And on the 5th tackle, Ireland go for the kick to the corner. It's touched by the Scottish foot, but the full-back there for Scotland's picked it up and he's brought it out. And the referee's blown for a high tackle. Danny Jones there, the offender perhaps. Scotland with a penalty. Alex Donoghue to kick him out of trouble. That's a nice kick. Ball once more on the M77. Scotland driving it up hard. Al Robinson there with the badge. Mike Feely finishing him off, recovering from his knee injury. Big drive from Scotland there. Chris Houston taking it up now. The target with the blonde hair. And Ireland are all caught offside. Penalty once more to Scotland. Donoghue again looking to make it out wide. Make some easy yards. It's a good kick once more. And Scotland are up to the Irish 20 metre line. They're going to put something on here. First drive towards the sticks there by Scotland. Called back by Keenigan. There's a play straight at the centre there by Scotland. Houston again looking up the middle and going nowhere. The Irish defence solid. Looking to hit it out wide now through Donachie. The defence is up quickly, takes it himself and gets caught. And Houston now the pivot man, drops the ball inside. Scotland aiming at these posts the whole time. He should be looking out wide now. And that's a kick by Houston. Into the end goal. It's collected on the full by Gavin Gordon. Brings it up to the 20. And tap is made. Ireland bring it away. Referee seemed to be slowing the tap down there. He wouldn't let Ireland take the fast tap. Perhaps that's what they would have liked. 16 there for Ireland. James Cathcart bringing it away. Through the hands of Hannon. Chris Byrne out wide to Des Foy. And lets the winger away there. Can't quite see which winger it is from here. But needlessly throws the ball inside there. And it's picked up by Houston on the retreat. And it wouldn't be unusual for Houston to be involved in a fracas. It appears that this is what has happened. I'm sure it's just a minor kerfuffle as Sheldon Hannon backs off in the end. That's rather a mismatch there. The size small, as described to me earlier today, Sheldon Hannon. It all came to nothing in the end. Scotland have the penalty. And the ball's kicked away well there again. Up to the halfway line, Scotland. See what they can do this time. It's good driving there by Scotland, taking the ball up 10 metres. Good solid Irish defence. Good crowd of players there. Donaghy moves it out wide. Houston brings it back inside. It's good play, bounces one off. Offloads. And Feely's now in trouble with the referee. See what the problem is. Got a high tackle. Not sure that it's looked too high from here, but the referee's closer of course. Must be right. So, Scottish halfback Donaghy finds a kick up, about 35 metres out, straight in front of the sticks. Gives a good hoof. It's not looking good. And it doesn't go dead either. The Irish bring it away. It's a good run out there from one of the Irish players. Brings it out to the 20-metre line. Here's the winger Cathcart bringing it away. Good scoop by him. Keeping and organising. Big out taking one up there. Getting inside there to Cathcart. Nice little dink over the top by Chris Byrne. Bounces just in the field of play. It's collected by the Scottish fullback. The touch seemed to have his flag in the air there for some reason, I'm not sure why. But the referee, I think, may... Oh, he's talking to him now. Thought he was just going to reel a play on. Play the ball, but no. It's a head high once more. And a penalty to Scotland. Sorry, I didn't say that one either. Scotland seem to be high on the penalty count in their favour at this stage of the half. Something maybe for Ireland to look at the break, or sooner even perhaps. Scotland there making 5 metres, Irish defence good. Another 5. Defence is swarming well from Ireland, coming up well. Ball comes out wide now. That's very pedestrian by Scotland. Not even over the gain line there. They get up and play the ball. And once again, Irish defence very strong, driving them back. There's good hands there by Houston. Managed to make a yard or two. So look at the kick now. Kick taken there by Gavin Brown, brings it in field. 3 or 4 Scotland players around him, stop him in his tracks. Ball's picked up there by 15, Joe Gallagher. Sheldon Hammond taking it out wide, through the hands to the prop. Big Al. Hannon and Houston there at it again, as the ball's dropped by Mike Fairley, who appears to be struggling on the leg, which he injured earlier on. Appears to be a bit of a limp there. So Scots have made a change. 15 going on, Ashley Bellamy, and number 20 coming off, Brett Pollard. Tackle straight out the scrum there by Chris Byrne. Donaghy takes it out wide. Scotland driving out to the left, going back to the centre now. Not too much invention here from the Scots. Driving it at the post once more. Scrum half's looking for it this time. Seem to have something out wide. Houston hanging out wide this time. Donaghy goes on his own. Tackle 5 metres from the Irish line. Houston takes it, looks for the chip through. Referee stopped the play for an injury. Or not being able to do it, that would be even worse. But he appears to have recovered miraculously now. And the super sponge, the magic sponge, has worked wonders once more. I've forgotten who's doing what now. It's been so long since we played. Ireland had the scrum there and now bringing it away. Round the outside, and very close to touch there, I would have thought. It's good yards made there. It's got to be a, surely that's got to be a penalty. Scotland going round the side there. Not too clever there, I'm afraid. Possibly a bit of inexperience showing there from the Scotland boys. But Ireland have the penalty. Chris Byrne going for touch. It's a good kick. The ball goes over the back and onto the M77, as usual. Big Al to drive up, makes 10 metres. Scotland was slow to react there. Keenigan looking at Hannon. Takes the early bust. 16 there, Cathcart. Allen dropping the ball back inside. There's 4 now coming at the fray. Takes the ball up the middle, tackle well by Houston. Hannon does dink over the top. Nice little ploy. Taken by Scotland easily. Referee ruling that Ireland there were offside. And it's a penalty once again to Scotland. Did you get the ball back? Christy, did you get the ball back from down there? It bounced over the fence. It's on the M77. It's on the road down there, look. Just kidding. Boys have all fell for the balls on the M77 routine. Got up off the backsides that have been flattened for the last 2 hours. Scotland bring the ball up to the halfway. First run there by Gregor Hater. Gregor? No, it's Gregor. I don't want to get his name wrong, would you? But indeed it is Gregor Hater. Tonight he's Island Hater. Scotland there making good yards up the Irish 10 metres. It's a large kick, possibly too large. Yep, too large indeed. We'll have the handover there. That was on the 5th tackle. The handover will be for Ireland in a comparatively good field position, about 10 metres from the halfway line. Play the ball by Chris Byrne. Martin Keenan picks up. 16 Cathcart getting through a lot of work. 5 yards there by him. Props appear to have gone missing. There's Foy now picking it up. Ball goes out wide. Unsworth. Taken now by a Scotland player, or is it an Irish player? No, Ireland have retained the ball. Through Chris Byrne. Sashbrook, first drive. First cap for Leeds Metropolitan University, Sashbrook. It's a good drive there for him. Big Al Robinson tries to release one over the top. The referee says that the ball went back. Ireland play on. Ball gets dropped back inside. Terrible play again. Scotland doing some of the same though there. Got to retain the possession. Both teams trying to force the play at this early stage. Similar sort of contest to the England-Wales. It's very even at this stage. Ireland just edging with the early try, taking the Scotch by surprise. Second drive there for the big man. Tries to flip the ball out the back. Appeared like a knock on to me, but the referee didn't see it. The referee says play on 5th tackle. Ball inside to Houston. Punts the ball upfield. Collected by the Irish wing. Ball comes away by with Gallagher. It's a good run there by number 1, Gavin Gordon. Cathcart again, working hard. And the referee's pinned the Scotch there for... couldn't help you there. No, can't help you. Pinned him for having dirt on the boots. Don't know. Give in. Nice and easy there by Byrne. Takes the Irish up to a commanding position. And then on the first play, Big Al drops the ball. Big spill, under pressure. Scotland get possession back. Good tackle by Gavin Gordon. Martin Keenan chasing out. Good night. That was the biggest hit I've seen for some time. Big Al Robinson connecting quite heavily with the head of Chris Houston. I do apologise for laughing, but it was a serious hit. That was a serious hit. Well taken there by Chris. He appears to have recovered very quickly once again, although his legs are looking a little wobbly from here. But that was just enormous. How enormous was that, guys?
Enormous.
Did you hear that? That was enormous. I hope that the caterpillar on the camera here picked up the smash. Would that have picked up the cameraman says that smash would have been picked up.
Let's have a look out, maybe.
So can we replay that? Instant replay is not available, unfortunately. So we'll just have to keep talking about it. Was that a big smash or what? That was a huge smash. We're putting that. Apparently, we're putting that on report, and we may be looking at that in the judiciary in the morning. In either case, Scotland got the penalty. Slater takes it up towards the post for Scotland. Scotland now putting the moves on, driving up well, driven back by Ireland. Danny Jones there into the tackle. Houston still got the head on his shoulders, throws the ball out wide. Scotland cut back inside. Drive it now to the right of the post. Looks like they're going to hit it back this way this time. Don't know if it goes on his own again, but it's well read. Hater picks up the pieces, but the referee's ruled that it was a knock on. Be a scrum down, I would have thought. Head and feet to Ireland. With the score at 4-0 to Ireland for the benefit of the crowd who are asking what the score is. A huge crowd here this afternoon. Despoy picks the ball up from the base of the scrum. Comes away through Gavin Gordon. Danny Jones there feeling a bit of a back injury, I think. The referee's picked a little knock on there by Chris Byrne, who's now trying to tell the referee that he's being interfered with at the play of the ball. The referee's having none of it, and it's a scrum down with Scotland feeding this time. And this time he's pinned them for no idea. Wavy hands or something. No idea. In any case, it's a penalty to Scotland. Taking the kick to touch. Driving now towards the post again. Seems to be a favourite tactic. It's on a large human now who's going to try and go through the middle quite effectively. Not quite getting there. Just a yard out now. The hooker goes on his own. Makes good yards. Pops the ball out wide. Ireland knocking on. It'll be a scrum down again to Scotland. Just being passed by a young Welshman who obviously hoping to be selected again on Wednesday, as he's brought his coach a pint of lager, but obviously has no aspirations to play for Great Britain because he didn't bring me one. Scotland postward again, and again being slammed back by the Irish. The referee now has Ireland for offside, I would say this time. No, amazingly he now has Scotland for something else. What's he signalling there? Offensive offside. Now there's one you don't see very often. Graham Thompson looking a little bemused down there on the touchline, and John Risman sinking into his jacket. Graham Thompson suggesting there that the amount of money he paid the referee, he ought not to be giving those sorts of decisions. That's what it looked like he was saying to me. Excellent tackle there by the big substitute. A big impact. Desfoy driving it up well again. Tackle once more by Chris Houston. Big Al in one. Oh, great hit. That's one back to the one before, I think. Not quite as big a crunch though, unfortunately. I did enjoy the crunch, I've got to say. It was good play by Keane again. Kicked the head there. Makes... Obviously Ireland very confident there. 30 metres out, straight in front of the sticks. Either they have a poor kicker, or they're just very confident of getting under the sticks here. Making 2 into 6. That's a nice player, that's a lovely player. I eat my words and I say well done Danny Jones. And well done the Irish for having the flair to play that. Excellent try there, well worked by the Irish. Through the hands of Sheldon Hannon. Danny Jones hitting a nice flat ball. Congratulations all round. Scotland deciding what went wrong, and Danny Jones waiting for his kicking tee. That's 8-0 scoreline so far to Ireland, with this conversion to come. Could be looking at a 10-0 here, I would suggest. Sun's still blazing down here at Whitecraigs. Just a tad chilly as I stand here in my shorts. Danny Jones taking his time. Round the corner, up we go, and boom. Points for distance on that one. 10-0 to the Irish. Can't be long left for the first half now. Ireland, of course, to kick off once more. Being the scoring side. Scotland to regroup. And drive it back at them. Looks like Cathcart's going to take the kick this time. And we're off again. A nice high kick once more, right into the sun. That was very close to touch for me. But the Scottish wing has done well to bring it in field. Made some good yards there. Ireland flopping and lying all over the play of the ball there. Gregor here to bringing the ball away, flips the ball out the back there. Houston with a drive now. Bringing the spots up the right hand side of the field. Scooped and dummy half there by the hooker. And Houston again. Get involved. Playing the ball across the field now, the Scots. Now putting back inside the middle. That's on the 5th tackle. Scots have made 35 metres. Looking for a big kick now. Donegan with the kick. Downfield, Gallagher picks up, drives it back at them. With Gavin Dunn to accept the ball here. Taking it up and driving it forward. Good yards by Gav. Keane signaling what he's going to do. Cathcart with a big drive again. Hard working. Big out. Dummy runner. Sashbrook takes it up, that's good yards again. Chris Byrne running out wide. Bit of a late tackle on him there. Irish now in the centre of the field, Sheldon Hannon taking over. Desfoy looking for men out wide. There's 12, Danny Jones again, and he stops right in the touch. I don't know if they realised where he was there. Tiptoeing around on the touchline, threw the ball back inside, but he'd already stepped out. I was on the 5th tackle, so we're going to have a handover. Scotland would play the ball. Scottish hooker wasn't quite ready there, I don't think. He's picked the ball up anyway and drives it out. Scoop from the Scottish winger now. Coming across. There's a good tackle by the Irish. Big hitter. Irish getting the measure of him now. They'll be looking to offload, and no doubt doesn't do so this time. Houston coming away with it. Brave man. Played well this half. Been knocked around. Picked himself up. Come away. Donegal tries a little chip over the top. Gavin Gordon follows the ball and just lets it go out. Scrum down to the Irish. Waiting for one of their forwards to come onto the field. Big Al goes off for a rest. Worked well, Alan Robinson. Big second row to come in. Irish winning the scrum. Des Hoyt running across the field, hitting Danny Jones. Comes straight again. Irish are looking to wrap it the same way. And again, once more the same way. Chris Byrne looking for runners and there's no one there. Drops the ball back inside. All tied up by the Scottish defence. Right, 5th tackle now. What will the Irish do? Will they run it? Will they scoot? Will they kick? Will they be tackled? They will indeed. It's not 5th tackle. The referee just has his hand in the air for fun. But that is a tackle this time. I think the referee may have pulled Scotland for offside. And he's given the Irish a penalty. So the Irish will just put this one into touch. Close to the corner flag. And then they'll be looking to put something on, as they did last time. And they had a penalty in this proximity. Ball's tapped and goes to a big drive to the prop. The replacement there, can't quite see the number on his back. Brook takes one in. Gets picked up close to the sticks. Looking at the switch play, Chris Byrne gets caught again. Scottish read that well. Despoy looking for the ball here now. Goes through the middle. Pops the ball up. Sheldon Hand takes. Danny Jones pushes one off and gets taken by the second lot of tacklers. Playing the ball. Irish are whipping it out wide again this time. Chris Byrne. Miss pass. Over 3 or 4 players' heads that time. Scottish read it well once more. This looks like it could be 5th tackle. Sheldon Hannon going to the air. Referees wiped the tackle count back after Sheldon tried the field goal attempt there. Bounced off the Scottish player who played for the ball back into Sheldon's hands, and the tackle count's wiped back. Irish playing at the centre of the field. Keenan picks up. Tackled back. Chris Byrne running out wide. It's going nowhere. Gavin Gordon now to collect the ball. Runs it himself. Good run by Gavin. Well tackled though. And driven back. Irish appear to be lacking ideas here. Sheldon Hannon trying something. Des Boy puts one over the top. Out wide it goes. Must be. Oh! I don't think the pass was so great. The ball was dropped. And it'll be a scrum. 20 metres in field. Scottish head and feed. Very little time remaining in the first half now.
Chris, which leg are you limping on? It's the famous Warrington. It's been getting better and better. Just better.
Scotland prepared to put the ball into the scrum. The referee wants the ball in again. And out it comes. Scottish doing well there, running across the field. It's a flying fullback. He's well tackled there by his opposite number. Nice settler there by the Scottish. The ball's taken off him. That's a one-on-one tackle by Danny Jones, and that's okay. Bit of actors there between Danny and his opposite that time. Swashbrook takes one in. Gets tackled early but gets up and plays the ball nice and quickly. Sheldon Hannon. Being pulled there for a forward pass. I would imagine that we can see whether that was a forward pass or not from here. Standing absolutely opposite there on the halfway line. I didn't see it as a forward pass, but perhaps it was. That's how the referee saw it anyway. Just come down to Scotland. Ball comes in. It's picked off the back of the scrum by the loose forward. Next 10 metres. It's a good 10. Houston involved again. Makes excellent yards. Irish backing off in there for some reason. Big man Gregor Hayter taking the Scottish up to within 20 of the Irish line. Scrum half takes over. It's going out wide. It's a little pedestrian. It's a bit slow. Ireland latched under that one nice and easy. And the referee blows for half time, with Ireland leading by 10 points to 0.
Okay, we're back now, second half. The Scotland-Ireland game. 10-0 it is to Ireland. This is Carol Wild, quiet of the two commentators. Scotland made a substitution at half time. Martin Nesbitt coming on at hooker. Replacing, not sure he's replaced. Go on, he'll be looking to try and turn the scoreline around. Houston making a break. Big game he's had. Been hit hard a couple of times. Once maybe unfairly by the big prop from Ireland. And Scotland get a penalty on the halfway. Make good yards. They'll be trying to build here. Getting the tap on. Scotland attacking the post and looking strong. Using this big forward again. There, Court just trying to nip over the line. Houston puts in, touches it with a big bomb. It's a dangerous one. No one really underneath it. Scotland was an absolute fifth tackle, so they'll get another chance now. See if they can get a result from this kick. Captain kicks it across field. Elliott, Lorimer it was. It comes back to him, and they play it across the field. Looking dangerous now, but the Ireland defence still looking quite strong. Quick shot goal which he gets for Houston. Well played, good thinking. Under a lot of pressure, didn't look like there was anything on, so he took the 1-pointer and he's pleased with that. Crowd enjoyed it as well, the first point, and they're off the mark now. Still very much in this game, the Scotland team. They look very strong at some parts in the first half. Maybe just needed a little bit more composure to go over. The Ireland team have looked a little bit sharper when they get close to the line. They'll certainly be up for this one now, Scotland. He's tackled well. The referee's given a penalty there to our team, not quite sure what for. Certainly, I thought the tackling and holding down was slightly excessive. So Ireland with a chance to clear their lines, which they do. Penalty just about 15-20 yards from the near side from the halfway. Big prop. And Robinson takes it up. And then Chris Houston certainly had a battle today. As Ireland attack this left hand side. Really forward, Chris Byrne. And the ball didn't come back there to Kumar. Sheldon had him there. How he might have wanted it, but he's played the power play maybe forward there to Gavin Gordon, but he couldn't take it anyhow, and Scotland have the ball back. Right, Nesbitt now running across field, drops off on the forward, takes it inside. They're all doing his forwards drive left still, which they do with a big substitute prop. Certainly hard work. And he's taken one of the Iron players down there as he's gone in. Scotland now rising in confidence as the game goes on. But Nesbitt stepping, it gets picked out eventually. Barrow Robinson. Still looking to tackle off Christmas and skip. Beaten down. And the plays a skip with a good tackle. A great game this lad's having. After a couple of early knocks to the head. Another tackle going on.
Come on, Danny, come on,
the players here. Players here getting excited, and the player there took exception to the way he was treating the tackle, but the referee called it for knock-on and out, or maybe 10 minutes in the sin-bin for a high tackle, or a high-looking tackle. Chris Houston early on. The referee's having another word now. Wouldn't be too surprised if this game did boil over. There was an early punch-up. With the game being close, tensions running high. See what Scotland come out now. 20 to 25 metres out. I think they'll probably take some drives towards the post and then maybe a set move. Good work there by the Scotland forwards. Referee didn't see. Ball certainly lost there somehow in the tackle. Scotland players are saying it was ripped out, but the linesman said they didn't see anything, so the referee's given it for ball lost in the tackle. Another opportunity gone there for Scotland as Ireland get a chance to regroup with the ball, their head and feed in their own half. Good yards made there. In the centre, Danny Jones. Wearing number 12. Oh, well taken. Pull pass there, but he's done well as the number 3. And he's made a break. Takes him up to halfway. Simon runs up. certainly looked quite sharp. They send a big ball out. Colin Robinson gets tackled this time. The referee's brought up something, spotted something. Colin Robinson again's involved, but this time the linesman's going to have a quick word with the referee, find out what he's blown up for here. Suspect it. Looks to me like it could be an Ireland penalty here. Maybe the attacking team, soon see. Well, it's still a nice day in Glasgow, Whitecraigs, RFC. Getting a bit colder now. I think the referee's just had a word, but he's decided to keep the tackle as it was. Second tackle, Ireland in the Scotland half. Taking it in solidly, looking to build on this field position. Certainly a few little niggles in the tackle here. The referee's going to have to try and keep hold of this. Put a kick in early in the tackle count. It looks like Scotland fullback should have this covered. He's going to run it out. He's gone one-on-one. He's kept hold of it, maybe sensibly there. There was another Ireland player looking to pick up on any mistakes, and they're going to have to drop out. A good ploy there, kicking early in the tackle count. All the wingers had a chance to get back by the Ireland team, keeping Scotland under pressure and maybe looking for mistakes. Takes it in well there. Feeds the ball in his own half, took it up nicely and puts it there. Kevin Gordon now, looking sharp, he was trying the first half. Oh, a little kick over early in the tackle count. It looks like it could have paid off. Retrieves the ball as a centre. They're looking strong, another try now, Ireland. The referee's blown something and he's given the players 10 minutes for deliberate offside there. Asking what ref, what have I done? Look offside, caused by that early kick. Put the pressure on Scotland, who are trying to scramble back. The player Chris Houston, who's been involved in everything really today, gets himself a rest. 10 minutes. Ireland now looking strong, sending in Alex Robinson, looking to barge his way over. Oh, and there's a big gap there. Terrible defending really from the Scots. A little bit shaken there, having gone down to 12 men. We'll have to regroup now if they're going to get something from this game. Scores 14-0 with an easy kick to come. Should really be 16 now. The Scots leading 3 tries. So I've been corrected on the score. 14 minutes of course after that drop goal by Houston, who's now on the sidelines. Sure, let's get back on as soon as possible. Been in the thick of it today. Certainly look one of Scotland's better players. Already a Great Britain international. He'll be looking to tour again this summer, as well as some of the Irish team. So Ireland have to kick up. 16-1 ahead. Big kick, put the pressure on the Scotland defence. They'll take it out. But a good kick and chase off from Ireland. They're hoping to keep Scotland in their half now. Scotland really with the work to do now. And they're trying to force the pass at times, I would imagine. So it might depend on how many mistakes are made. fatal less mistakes in this game than there has been in the previous game, in the versus Wales game, where there was a ridiculous amount of knock-ons and drop balls. These two teams played more disciplined football. Scotland now, looking to spin it wide to the big lad, Gregor Hayter. A handful, but that time he was tackled well. Good chance to make it much. Staying well picked up there by the square. So a nice little kick over the top. The winger should have this. Looking to make some ground, but he's tackled well. Following up his kick there, the scrum half. Alex Donahue. So a good game. The ball was lost. Again Gordon. And scrum was given to Scotland by the referee. Gavin Gordon, the Birmingham Broncos academy player. A full Ireland international. One of the players tipped for a good tournament there. Lost the ball there in the tackle. Scotland coming down with 5 players. They look to spin it wide now. Looks like they're going to try something on the first tackle. Have to try something really, Scotland. Got to try to get back into this game. They really need to try. And I'm sure that'd lift the crowd and the team. Ooh, the referee's seen that one. He has to do something about this now with the referee. This is going to turn nasty. Mick Brown there, coming down with the elbow onto the player's head. Yeah, doesn't seem too bothered. A little bit excited. The referee has a word. It doesn't appear that he's gone to his notepad. You tell me what you think about that. We've had one man 10 minutes for an offside decision, and the man with a violent play has been led off for just a penalty. I won't be surprised if that's the last penalty received for fouls in this game. Scotland now with a penalty. Must score now really. Head towards the post. Referee's blown there. Ripped out, Scotland with a penalty. 10 metres out. They'll have a plan move or they go for a kick. Looks like they're going to go for a tap. Captain goes himself, he's tackled well. They really have to put a move on now, Scotland, if they're going to break down this Irish defence. Scotland trying to keep the ball alive. Tiring defence. I told you, looks like it could be rather aggressive Iron defence there. Tackling, the linesman's come on, the referee's going to hold word. Maybe start to lose control of this game now. They've already won the regional championships in England. Always have a very solid side and a good team spirit. Like the ball in the ice, like the referee having word with a Scotland scrum half. I'm not quite sure what for, maybe something was said. Scotland regroup. And penalties been given to Ireland. Don't quite know what that's for. Ireland now, a chance to clear the line. Maybe fortunate to get away with that. Scotland now really have to try and get the score back. Running out of time, they're going to get something from the score. Gavin Gordon, making the hard yard. Ireland now putting more and more pressure on the Scottish defence, who must be getting tired. Down to 12 men. Tackle well there. Gregor Hayter. Don't have a big impact after coming on as substitute, maybe. A play there from the coach. Have him starting on the bench, but then coming on as substitute from the ground. Slightly tired. He's maybe proved a point by having a good game. So the big tackle. sun now maybe causes some trouble for the players. Put a high one in, it's a dangerous one. And put the land just behind the line, that'll be a tap 20. A little bit too strong the kick there, maybe the wind putting the player off. It's Chris Houghton asked. So Chris Houston asked how long have I got before I can come on. The referee says 2 more minutes. Itching to get back on now, Chris Houston. Try and change this game around. He certainly seems like the best chance that Scotland have got. They're getting something from this game. He's our most dangerous player. And we look at goal just over halfway. They want to run around and go wide, but good defence by Irish there, moving up well in the back. The players are stopping down for their chance to make any yards. Big tackle. Square. Goes and moves. Kick over the top. Could be dangerous. Depends on the bounce, but the winger's got it. He's tackled well. Good managed to stay in touch. Kevin Gordon comes in, looking for some work. He could break here. He's possibly got cleared just ahead of him. Played it out. Well played, made some good yards. Person has got the defence. Thinking all the time, concentrating. The breaks are coming more frequently after this Irish team. It's getting too tired. Seems that good tackle in the end by the Scotland defence. Breaks still coming here. These half-backs of the Irish team start to break through at ease now nearly. Scottish player, back player, close to getting in touch with Manchester State on the fourth tackle. Irish team not really regrouped, so they're just going to have to take it in and then set themselves for a kick. See if they can get this kick a little more accurate. Or a little cover. Looking for a winger. Player's going to have to run this out again. And he's been tackled behind again, it looks. Just a break there while the Scotland players receive some attention.
Kev's my age.
Very quiet there, just jogging back, the referee puts the time back on. Now he's looking to mount the attack now in the Scotland half and keep the pressure on Scots. Scots have got the work to do. Ireland now they're going in to keep possession, get the kicks in well. And it looks like they'll continue to force the Scotland team to play on their own half. Scotland maybe not quite the players that got a chance to break over the Irish, but looking strong when they get a good roll on. Certainly looking a little bad defensive side, where they are tired now towards the end of the game. Now take it, within about 10-15 metres on the quick tackle of the line. And look to go wide. A little kick over the top by the prop. This one's nothing, they're going to run it out. Looks like he's put out of his in-goal area this time. That's well defended by the Scotland team. Right, Nesbitt looks to step. He's tackled well. Tried to break through there, but couldn't quite find the gap. Houston now back on. And he's dropped it. He's got away with that one there. He said he's gone backwards. Maybe not got his head back on the game yet. After that 10 minutes. Scotland team leading really. Oh, there's a big tackle there. And he's dropped the ball. Giving Ireland a chance now to add to this lead. Might look for the 1-pointer if they don't manage to score in these first 3-4 tackles. But no, Alex Robinson, I think he's got the try. Scots just couldn't defend for that long on their own line. Kept them up most tackles, but they ended up on their own line, probably 10 tackles there. And eventually the pressure told. Not many teams are going to keep you out that long rather than with another 6-pointer. Which should put them 22-1 ahead now and out of reach of the Scots. Sure. These bowling teams, of course, all 4 teams we've seen today. We'll have to do it all again on Wednesday. It's 2 days' time, so plenty of injuries, there'll be quick recoveries. Importance of the big squads. And then you can see lots of players walking around hobbling. Played just a couple of hours ago. So, what can Scotland salvage from this game now? Get a chance to get the ball back now if they can play out their 6. They're usually making good yards. They need to really start playing the ball a bit more in Ireland's half. And look for some dangerous kicks. Bit of composure later on the tackle count. Could lead some well-earned points for the Scotland team. Houston takes it on the full. Ooh, and that's a big charge. Took out the winger there who got it well. Fair play to him. Brian Carney there, who took the brunt of that from Chris Houston. Nesbitt again, looking to step through, but he's caught in the end. Plays a quick play the ball. Scotland now with a backs up, really trying to get something from this game. Just come on, looking for the kick, fails the kick, but goes himself. He's tackled well away and picked up and dumped there by the Ireland defence. Houston now with the kick. Straight to the winger there who took it well. Comes in field. A good chase. Houston looking at a accomplished player, we've seen him, his long passes and some accurate kicking as well. Certainly useful. The team mainly relying on the scrum half to do the kicking. Well, now the Scotland half on the 5th tackle, we're looking for a safe kick here. It could have been taken in late there. Chris Houston, the Ireland player, trying to keep his own player from retaliating there. This game always looked like it might be doing this. That was a strange situation there. Chris Houston came in. Not sure if he was late. But Danny Jones then had to keep Phil Squash. The first is the left one joking about it now. Cool. By Chris Houston. The ruling is of course for the ball landers where the penalty will be given, so Ireland now with a chance, a good chance to attack the Scottish line. Put back inside, down and attack the post. We're going to have to score off using this big forward, Alex Robinson. Score off now, getting more involved. Looking to go wide here, there's certainly gaps out there. They can get it out. It looks like he skipped through the loose forward. Tackled well. And a little knock on there by Chris Brown. He's looked sharp this game.
Keith?
Scotland's ball this time. Still in their own half though, they found it hard. It's hard to get out of their own half. Ireland really having the better of the play. It shows in the scoreline. Now 22-1 to Ireland. Scotland now try to take it up to the halfway. They found the defence to see if we get stronger as the game goes on. Scotland team now looking a bit tired. Ireland team lifted by the points. Good play there by Scotland backs. Trying to get into this game. It's all a little bit slow. And finally take it over halfway. Good tackle. He's looking to try and play some space in this kick. It's a high one with the pressure on the winger. He's on the nose. Going there to meet him, and he makes some good yards. Good play by the winger. Chris Houston finished off the tackle. The referee just calls it up for a minute as a man's down. A little bit of cramp we've seen from some of these players these first games.
Let's get the backs a bit deeper.
Stuart Connolly. Shaken off. I think he's come off now and he's substituted. Ryland now. It's good on this ball. Referee not happy with something there, he's going up, not quite sure what he's given. And, not played it properly. Maybe lack of experience there from the big Irish prop. Mark O'Toole. Scotland looked to make an attack, but maybe get the try. That would lift this crowd. Keane's getting a bit cold and maybe warm up a bit. 17. The right to the post. Redfoot making the calls. Let's see what we've got. He tried to go himself a little bit, but he's tackled well around Alex Robertson. He's had a good game, especially in defence. Scotland now looking at some ideas. Chris Houston looking for the top, but certainly too strong. And that looks like it could be about it for Scotland. Vinny, go on.
We're only about a couple of minutes actually.
And we've got a couple of minutes left now in this game. Scotland with our last chance. And now all we really need to do is keep hold of this ball and show off the victory. So lining up for a big game on Wednesday against England, who also won today. One that could be the decider for this tournament. I'm sure the world does. Hope they're still on this week, as would the Scots. We'll play there on Wednesday. Oh, good offload there. Lying by Sash. Goes through the chip. Referee's calls it for a knock on. But he goes down with his ankle. Players all over the pitch here on the floor. The Ireland player there making a good break, Sash. Got a good offload in. These players got hopefully it's nothing too serious. Seems to be alright. The Ireland players down. Enjoying this game and looking forward to what they've got to who they've got to play on Wednesday. And taking in some ideas on their strengths and weaknesses. Scotland now. One last chance maybe. See what they can do. Working round. Like to see them get a try. Coach especially John Risman. The famous Risman family. Hoping to try. That's right. Put a penalty there for such a play. Reset to touch. Takes a quick kick. They're going to go out to Sydney. Tell where to move. Keen there to get into attack. The referees just slow it down as they get back. There's the whistle and away they go. Big tackles coming in now. Scotland take it to within about 15 metres, just to the right of the post. Broke it. It was big forward now, the substitute. Colin Reid takes it close to the line. Nesbitt there. Manages to get the ball away to Houston. He goes in, maybe not low enough. Referee called for something there. He's going to give 10 minutes. He's given 10 minutes to one of the players for a little bit offside, I think. And he's not left. They're trying to take a quick tap, but the player hasn't left the field yet. Still hasn't left the field. I'm not sure if he was given 10 minutes too. Players left the field, so it's come out. There's always something else for Houston, maybe for that late challenge earlier, bit of retribution. Scotland now attack this line, desperately trying to get something from this game. Scruff now puts it into Houston. He gets picked up just close to the line. Hard players come, look at the break in here. Has he got the pace? He's got some support inside. He looks inside to the wing at number 14. He's tackled. Tackled all in the end. Very good break there. The Scotland was trying desperately to get something from this game. Fourth the pass that led to an interception. Houston there. Nobody on the way with offside. He's been involved in everything in this game. Good and bad. Iron play there, maybe military injury. Takes the time to play the ball, no rush, they're in the lead. Got the points. So they're looking strong for the game on Wednesday. Oh, tried it out there between his legs there to the winger. Cheeky, didn't quite come off. Looks like they'll spin it here on the fifth tackle. Right on the left hand side here, Alex with some good hands there. Tries to get out quickly. Still alive, the ball is good. It's a dangerous one. Chris Houston there dropped the ball. Big roars. And the crowd here identified him. So he's gone there. It's all turned into a bit of a farce in the middle there. Towards the end of the game, both teams tired. Bit of fun and enjoyment for the crowd. Scotland just under 20. Have they got their energy left to mount attack? Sure they have. Down in team, ready in defence. Scotland makes good yards into the middle. Nesbitt makes a break, but well picked out in the end. But good yards made there by Nesbitt. So Luton Hooker, the other players from the south of England in this tournament. The others being the two lads from Cheltenham on the England side, Ian Johnson and Tony Wright. That's Scotland now. Nice tackle, looking for the top, but diffused bomb, Ireland tapping the 20, just short of ideals there, Scotland. And I think that's the end. The sun goes down here in Glasgow. Great standard rugby it's been these last two games. Maybe a harder game, the England-Wales game, a bit faster, but certainly more mistakes than this game. Chris Houston and Alex Johnson still going at each other at the end. These two been doing it right for the first minute. Hands up for the Irish team, finishing up the stronger side here. Look a little bit fitter than the Scottish lads. Let's come back inside. Tackle line, fifth tackle was looking for 15. Maybe put them in the air. Finish off on a high note. Bomb is put it, it's gone out to the back reach to share the Scots. And the referee, I think, has given offside. the Irish team. Maybe when advantage could have been played there. Scotland looking there for a quick attack there.
Come on, Seth. Take it in, Houston.
Houston here looking for more work. Only about 10 minutes in this and then they're doing some good. He's picked up there. Houston there, probably the favourite with the fans there. Referee. And again, another tap by Scotland. Could have taken taps there and stopping, not quite sure what the referee's looking at. Again, showing maybe a little bit of experience. Oh, good little ball there by Scrum. Looks good player, this Scrum. Tried his heart all day. So it looks like he's got some experience. This big Scottish prop takes it forward again. I like you've been saying it, but last chance here. And could they be in here for a try? And they are. Well done there to the Scottish team. A try in what must be close to the last minute. After some good work. Certainly what they've deserved. Give them a bit of confidence going into the game on Wednesday with Wales. Makes the score 22-5 with a kick to come. Ireland team maybe getting slightly complacent at the end. Sat back and watched the Scotland team though. Played some good drives up the middle and then got it a little bit wider for the try. Eventually played over. Kick. Not quite there. Looked good but just fading away. It's come back to the halfway. Scotland now might try a onside kick here. Rugby union style kick to try and regain possession. I think it's too late for them now. So 22-5 now to Ireland. And it looks like I've lost my bet with my other commentator. He's given me 3-1 for Scotland to win. I thought it was worth taking, but he seems to have done his work, and there it is. Full time win there for the Ireland team. 22-5 and a good performance. Word now from my co-commentator to wrap it up with.
Yeah, thanks, good night.